Well, the British Ministry of Defence here say they are very pleased with the way operations are going so far, that they have secured their key objectives that they wanted to reach at this particular stage. They say there is sporadic fighting, but nothing so far that would threaten the mission. They say that the Taliban response has been confused. They say that they think the Taliban are disoriented and confused by the operation, that they cannot organise a good defence. That's what they're saying. They're also saying, however, that they're aware that the Taliban may try and sit out some of the fight, see what happens before returning to engage in the battle in the coming weeks or days even. But they describe the situation as one of operating in quite a rural area where they're going into fields where there's very little cover, where the Taliban are able to use snipers to shoot at the troops. They say Taliban snipers have been in operation so far. The MOD has confirmed the death of one British soldier killed by an explosion while he was driving his vehicle as part of these operations. The Ministry of Defence also say that they're encouraged in their area of operation, which is to the north of Marja, the US and Afghan component in the sort of southern area around Marja, the British in the area to the north. The British saying that they had in their area of operation 150 tribal elders met in a shura, a council meeting, that they were broadly supportive of the NATO operation, and the British MOD say they do expect more of these local councils to be held with tribal elders. They say the situation in the northern areas of operation is perhaps more secure, or the troops have been able to do more than where the US Marines are operating, pushing deeper into Marja. In that area, they say there's still more to be done. The NATO officials in Afghanistan are saying that they hope that within 2 to 3 to 4 days these local councils can begin to form some sort of local governance. Local government as an extension of the government in Kabul. However, they do say that this military operation could last 60 to 90 days, and General McChrystal has said the operation will be successful when the Afghan population believe that they are now safer with NATO and Afghan forces than they are with the Taliban. So that is a measure, if you will, of the expectations of what's going to happen. But certainly from the British perspective so far, and they're saying from the American perspective too, very pleased with progress, but still a lot more to be done. Nick Robertson, CNN, London.